Hey everyone, Merric, and we're back in the wonderful world of Murdered Soul Suspect. And guess what? We got to make our way back to the church because it didn't save it when I got there. So we're gonna go back there now. Hooray! Making our way downtown to church where somebody got, and we'll do the thing. And then we'll save the day, even though we're a dead ghost. Fuck? What the fuck was that? What's that? There's not supposed to be any baddies out here. This is safe land. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh wait, no. I did this last time too. Trapped like a moth in a bath. Where was I supposed to go? This way? This way. I figured it out. Because I'm smart. So this is the last game. Well, I just slid down. The last game being recorded on the old PC. That's right. It's gonna be different. We have a challenge, and by we I mean me. Have a challenge in that I've got to figure out how I'm going to transfer all these save files without losing any of them. That's gonna be a toughie. Did I just get further away from the church? Aww. Why though? Okay. 26 meters, 20 meters, and blonk. Hey turds. Okay. And blonk. Right. I remember. I got it. Go around here and go up here and down here. Fish yard. We helped her go into the light. Yay. Church time. Yes. Can I skip it? No. I can pause and not being able to unpause. That was good. Also, we have to.
Cops and criminals get used to red and blue flashing lights. Even after you get numb to them, sometimes they still chill your bones. You can get that feeling that this time, they mean something personal.
What is she doing?
Okay. No, Joy, don't! Damn it!
Well, at least we got inside.
Lieutenant, caught her sneaking up the side staircase. Says she's a friend of the priest.
Where's Father McCauley? Is he all right?
Just put her in my car. I want to interview her myself. Can somebody remind Broyles that the door's not going to watch itself?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple question, please!
Take it easy on her.
Hey, anybody find Baxter yet?
Nope. Went to the station, drove by his place, nothing. You know, there's definitely something wrong here.
I mean, honestly, have you ever seen anything like this?
Half this stuff feels like a goddamn riddle.
I don't know. It just seems so demented.
Demented. I gotta find this crime scene before they cart away all the evidence.
What I was going to say is we apparently did get all the rocks, So I need to go watch the rock-based event. And thank you for pointing out that we did get all the rocks. Okay. That wasn't it. Right. Scorned. Maybe it's over here? Mary and Julia, blah blah blah. Ah! Terror on the tracks. Here we go. Recall.
My husband and I stepped off the platform and onto the giant hissing locomotive. I remember looking back at our small town and thinking of all the happy memories we made there. But I was excited to start our new life in Salem. I must have dozed off because I was startled awake by the sound of screeching metal. And as the train came to a halt, all I could hear was the torrential rain pelting against the roof. I looked out the window. There was only darkness. Then came the brightest flash of lightning I had ever seen. When my husband left to inquire about the delay, a woman in the back of the train started screaming. We rushed over to her and asked her what was wrong, but all she could manage to say through her sobs was something about seeing the spirits of the dead wandering in the rain. Stranger still were the passengers that were suddenly stricken with the painful memories of their past. It was at this point that I became truly terrified, so I set out to find Joe. When I reached the cab and still hadn't found him, I was worried. I looked out the front window and saw the train's conductor laboring to move a downed tree from the tracks. And there was Joe, walking up to help. However, instead of grabbing hold of the tree, Joe bent down, picked up a rock, and crushed the conductor's skull with it. When I left the train and ran up to him, I could see that this wasn't the Joe I once knew. Something had taken hold of him, something angry. Then he saw something that terrified him. He dropped the rock and ran off into the woods. However, right before he disappeared into the trees, during a bright flash of lightning, I thought I saw something chasing him, hunting him. I can only describe it as a ghostly specter, cloaked in black. But more likely than not, it was just a shadow. The authorities spent days combing the woods for Joe, but he never turned up. I tried to go back home, but the memories were too painful. Some nights I lie in bed, tortured by the thoughts of what our life could have been if we had never stepped onto that train.
Wow. Alright. That's messed up. Also, Joe killing people. What's up with that, Joe? You dick. Oh, we got another story. Hey.
Well, it was somewhere around noon. Sunday,
Ugh.
when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years. After getting hit by lightning back in '98, it suffered a bunch of fire damage. So, of course, I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give way under her weight, so I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
Well, what another happy... Oh. Okay, they're down there. What another happy tale of camaraderie and happy. In this lovely, lovely game here. I can't see shit. There should be a reveal here, shouldn't there? Obs. Okay. Huh. I think they can see me up here. I bet they can. Let's not, shall we? Let's just not. Also, that's what was chasing the guy in the other episode, or the other thing we looked at. Hi, Morgan. Can't go see that. That's holy, huh? Yeah. Okay. I don't think I need to be up here. Which means I'm likely going to have to play with these guys. Oh, nope. He's gonna get me. Yep. He made me fart out my whole life force. Give me a second. There we go. I had to close my blinds. I couldn't see. Maybe we should go from up here. Yeah. Shit. Why should we have to fight them? We can just... Right? We can just, not. There's no reason I can't do this, right? And then we can just be like, whoa. And then this goober will come over here and we can just be like, possessed.
The work of a real monster.
We can fight those guys on the way out.
Nothing sacred to this guy.
Nope. Thanks for the lift. Ooh. The statue's a ghost statue now.
Iris.
Oh. She left her. She left Iris. And now Iris is dead. Good job. Alright, we don't want to analyze details yet. We want to continue looking for clues. Dragging. So she was drugged. Crushing impact. What? Only something powerful could break the ground like this, probably after falling from a height. Out one of the windows, maybe? Shattered. All in glass. Definitely out a window. Out. Oh no, she didn't come out the window. That window's broken, though. Interesting. Heavy. It's quite weighty, yes. Missing anything else? Anything the cops forgot to check? I don't think so. Huh. So we got that, we got that. Can't go in there. Door's not open. Is this part of the clue? How did she die? I don't think she was crushed. Like, if you look at her, she was thrown out the window and then drugged over here. I would like to get the last little bit, but I think maybe the last bit's part of the thing. Not boulders. Okay. Statue stones, crushed to death. Improvised weapon. Alright, I got all the clues. Oh shit, he just straight jumped.
No, please stop. Please leave me alone.
stayed at the hospital, she'd still be alive.
Don't hold too tight to what's keeping you here.
Oh.
Just remember, this wasn't your fault.
I'm sorry.
Well, my fiery friend is free, so that's a good thing, right?
What else did he do here?
Well, I guess we go find out. Anybody want to take me upstairs?
The work of a real monster.
Oh, just the just the same dialogue over and over again. Yeah, good job holding up that wall, lazy. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That was my reaction. Okay, we're gonna do this one in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave any comments, suggestions, or something in the comment section below. And of course, if you enjoyed this and you haven't subscribed, consider clicking that good old subscribe button. YouTube will let you know when I get fresh content out. All that being said, I'll see you next time.